Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Ethereum price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates and drop your questions and comments below. I would be glad to answer it. Starting with Ethereum on the monthly chart was our parabolic study here, where we are looking to a very simple pattern of Elliott wave applying on this chart, where we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finished already an impulse with 5 waves, claiming that a wave 1 or a wave A has already finished. After that, we are looking, of course, for a big corrective wave for Ethereum, and as we can see that this cycle could not reach any high, of course, because of the curve already shows us that the price start to move towards the downside, or at least in a sideways, right? So and we are very close to our fib levels that we used to hit almost every cycle, and we are looking around 1547. And if we look closer inside this corrective, we are looking possibly to A as 3 waves and a B here also as 3 waves, and a C, of course, which it should be a 5 waves towards the downside. So we're gonna get, of course, closer in this area on the daily chart to see much more closer what is going on. So on the daily chart, if we move to it, we are looking, of course, here at our cycle, which it has finished almost here in the high, and after that we are looking to an A, B, and a C, where we have finished a wave A or a wave W. And in that case, of course, you are looking here at A, B, and a C, extended wave C towards the upside, or possibly to an X, where you are looking, of course, for here another W and then an X and another Y, of course, towards the upside to finish your X and you finish your B. And that because we cannot call this an impulse or a diagonal, contracting diagonal, because the wave 5 is much way longer than your wave 3. And this is not allowed as a rule of Elliott wave, and of course it invalidates your diagonal. In another scenario, if you are looking for an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, your wave 4, of course, is still inside your zone, same as for wave 3, so it cannot be, of course, an impulse. Therefore, the only way to count this is an A, B, and a C. After looking also as 3 waves down, 3 waves up, we are looking for 5 waves down, of course, towards the downside. Now, we are looking, of course, here, because of this price action, that it looks like a zigzag also, where we are looking to an A, B, and a C, of course, very obvious. The only thing as impulsive that it can start with a zigzag is a diagonal. And the diagonal, of course, can be a zigzag for a wave A, and for wave 1 and 2, and then 3, 4, and 5. The same zigzag should, of course, pattern repeat in every single wave of your contracting diagonal. Now, what we are looking here inside your wave 2, in case you are in a wave 2 here, it looks like a little bit much more like a triangle. And that also brings us, again, a question mark, what is going on. However, with the latest uptrend of the major of the cryptos, it was really massive uptrend, where it is almost very close for every all-time high except Ethereum, which it shows how much weak Ethereum became in the altcoins, and how the Solana is taking the lead in the altcoins somehow, rather than Ethereum. Now, what we are possibly looking at is a possible triangle here as A, B, and then C, and then D, and then E. And then you are looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 continuation towards the downside. And in that case scenario, if you are looking to a potentially triangle here, it's also possible that you are looking at an A, and then your wave B is 3 waves internally, and then your wave C is 5 waves towards the upside, where this can be still considered as a zigzag for your wave 2. And in that scenario, your diagonal is getting even narrower and getting more sharp and even more volatile in that case, because we are getting somehow, a small wave 2 as well, where we are looking, of course, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, where it's gonna dive a little bit faster and volatile. So what we are looking then for is possibly 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5 to make sure of it. Let's dive deeper, of course, on the 1 hour chart to make sure what is going on in this area. So if we move at our 1 hour chart, can we count an impulse here? Yes, definitely, where we are looking at a 1 and then 2 and then 3, 4, and a 5. Very, very clear impulse towards the downside. And after that, we are looking as well as several choppy prices here, where possibly we are looking, it looks like a little bit very choppy. However, it can be an A and then B, and then your wave C is extended towards the upside. I would call this definitely a WXY somehow, because it looks very, very choppy. W, X, and Y as a wave 2, where we are looking, of course, here at a bigger 1, 2 towards the downside. Before labeling this, we are looking here possibly at a 1. Even the 1, 2, 3, 4, as this is a contracting diagonal for your wave 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So possibly we are looking to a 1 or A, B, and C. No, this is your 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. So these are the things, guys, that it might be unfolding for the next days. And we are looking, of course, here for another and for your wave 3 towards the downside. So if you are looking here for a 1, let's try to hit this. Here we go. And we are looking, of course, for a wave 3 as an impulse. We are, of course, aiming towards the 2150 for your wave 3, of course, as 1.618, which is the most common target. However, be advised that this 1, 2 might still be unfolding either. So it's not really clear if this is your 1, 2, and then 3, because it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2, and then 3, 4, 5. Of course, because looking at the price target is a little bit far, and your wave 1 is very small for it. So very potentially that your wave 1 still unfolding and then moving down again towards the downside. So thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.